Hey guys, PhantomCave here with the latest PhantomCave comics. Today is part 1 and part 2 of Guardian of the Eastern Dark. First part is The Man on the Zebra. I don't trust this guy at all. The cover art is actually done by... He's done a pretty good job. Yeah. It's a 2012... No. So Michael Soul, which right now is the editor for Phantom, yeah, he's written this story. It goes along the lines of the book goes along the lines of Pura, which is I think the third Phantom. Yeah, third Phantom's life in the early 17th century, which the Phantom Emperor, his first wife, died somehow, and that is in the Alexander's Diamond Cup, which they actually talk about in the second part, which is related to both of these, I think. Like I say in all my videos with this high contrast / shadow, I love this high contrast / shadow, but in the part 2, it's like they've gone too deep with it. I reckon they've gone too dark with the shadows in part 2. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. But the first part is all about the Phantom going on this adventure, and then his wife gets kidnapped. And the Xeno Society is pretty evil to me. I think it's pretty evil. Look at that artistship. And then the comic ends with the Phantom going up to the volcano, which will do something in the second part. And then we have Heart of Darkness, Chapter 6, Part 1, The Stowaway, which, well, if we catched up on this last issue of this Heart of Darkness, which it has been going on for a while now, and it is obviously done by Joan Boyce and all those other people. Joan Boyce and I think Ray Murphy. Is it Ray Murphy? Yeah, Charles Ray Murphy and Joan Boyce. Editing Ulf Granberg. Yeah. It's based, I think it might be based in Jerusalem. And so we have a stowaway. The Phantom offers to pay for the poor man's journey. And then in the final pages, when I landed, I was convinced that I had seen the stowaway for the last time. I decided to seek appropriate accommodation, but fate had other plans for us. When I later stepped out of the inn, alms for the poor, sir. Yeah. I like Joan Boyd's artwork. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very detailed. So we have the forum. Letters, comments. You get it all at the forum. Send your letters in to Dudley at fewpublications.com.au. I've actually done this a couple times, but I haven't got my letter into the comic. And yeah, 2 weeks ago's Few Crew Award goes to Kerry for tireless efforts in the education system to promote the Phantom's value. Send your postal address, Gary, and they'll get it to you. So The Sword of Caliph, first graphic novel by Frew is out now. I got it from the Supernova, and it's 92 full color pages with glossy cover. I originally thought that the cover art for the front cover was done by Antonio Lemos, because it sort of looks like it, to me it does. But it's actually done by a Italian, I think. Artwork by, again, Ian, I can't say his name. So you can get that at available comic books shops and at phantomcomic.com.au or phone 02 92618122. So it's back cover art done by McPherson, coloured by Mason. Second part to this very, very good story, we have cover art by this time Grange, which he has done a very, very amazing job. A very amazing job. I love it. I love it. I love it. We have trading cards out right now. 100 card set plus 6 level free chase cards, 3 level 2 chase cards, and 1 special level 1 Sly Buried chase card plus collector's binder. You can get that at phantomcomic.com.au or that phone number that I just read out. So coming next issue is 1850. A Day at the Races, a new Australian story by Matt Klein and presented in classic style of Ray Moore. But I think few may have got the dates mixed up, because when this one came out, it came on Thursday, and that Thursday's date was 26th of September. You can also get the Phantom Messenger bag out now at phantomcomic.com.au. Guardian Eastern Dark continues what we just read. So yeah. So basically what their little castle is on an erupting volcano, which in later parts of it, yeah, see what I mean? Alexander's Diamond Cup. See Frew 1343. Unfortunately, do not have that issue. Like this sort of contrast and shadow-y stuff, it sort of goes a bit dark for me, because it's got to do with the Xeno Society, which I don't know a lot of much about. Like, yeah, that's too dark for me a little bit. And when I was reading it, it was a bit too dark. It was a bit mysterious. But I like these panels because, they're more detailed in that part there. Yeah. I like this part here too, and that part there, that panel there. I am an artist myself, but yeah, I like the detail on these sort of things. Heart of Darkness, Chapter 6, Part 2, The Dungeons of Tao. We'll get to that soon. Yeah, so how it ends is that the Phantom saves his wife, and then the volcano erupts, and they walk away, and Maharaja's army comes and sees if they're alright, but yeah, they get to walk away. Heart of Darkness, Chapter 6, Part 2, in Dungeons of the Tower. So, in this one, the Phantom and the Stowaway, like we talked about in 1848, I'm pretty sure, they get sent to a dungeon because they think that the church people think that they're lying and think that they are forging alliances of gracious of the Queen, Elizabeth. And then the Phantom, he actually saves our guy, yeah, which isn't a surprise. But what they run into is that he finds out later that we had come to the crypt under St. Peter's Church, where the bodies of the unfortunate prisoners beheaded in the tower were disposed of. Perhaps that evening I passed by the remains of Thomas More, Anne Boleyn, and Jane Grey, which, when they get out of that bit, they have to lay low and try not to get discovered, which, in the end, that big inn causes a flame, which we're trying to say, well, is this stowaway a evil person from the Brotherhood or someone that wants to help the Phantom? Obviously, he's not going to help the Phantom because he's trying to burn him to death. But in the last panel, Phantom says, "Open it," and he says, "I can't fool me. You can't fool me, masked man. I recognized your costume. You're the arch enemy of the Brotherhood. May your pagan soul burn in hell. Ha ha ha." So we have the forum, letters, comments. You can do that to Dudley at fewpublications.com.au. Few Crew Award today goes to Martin because it's clear you're a dedicated fan and it was so nice that you to invite Western Australia. Good job. Out now, yeah. If you want to get that, go back to the other book where I explained the details. Back cover. Okay, I'm doing this campaign to get to 1,000 subscribers, so subscribe down bottom. We're going to get to 1,000 subscribers by 2020, August the 16th. So subscribe down the bottom, like, share, comment down the bottom if you enjoyed these part series, Phantom Adventures, and if you enjoyed the Heart of Darkness series. Yeah, just comment down bottom and go to PhantomCave now and get loads of comic posts